that is. See, it's stuck there? It's like a piece of wood, huh? But it's not floating away. Looks like it's an on-purpose dam, too. Maybe it's just pinned there by the rocks. But it'd be an awesome spot to stick a sluice when it gets a little bit lower and slower here. We are on a little rock hounding adventure, and you are on the quest for details. This is Dry Creek outside of Middletown in California, and wow, look at that. I don't even know what's going on with that. That thing's protruding from it, and the rock itself is a beautiful gray layer of quartz looking stuff with like silver shining on it. But it's got these, whatever that is, some other sort of mineral or something. It's like a layer of quartz, so I don't want to say that they're fossils, you know. I don't know if it's picking it up, but the color is kind of like an aqua mica material. Okay, it's a good first find. This is where we've got a lot of calcedony from. It's almost a layer of it there, but it's just on the outside of a big old rock. Make a good garden rock, but I'm not hauling this out of here today. I believe we have our first piece of, yeah, calcedony. It's really crystalline inside there, you see that? Ew, got some layers. Nice. That'll work. Yeah. That's where mountain lion jumped out at us last year. Oh, that looks really nice. Ooh. It's like a pink and yellow kind of swirly Jasper looking creature. Look at that. It's like the surface of some gaseous planet. Rivers of condensed volatiles. It's a really cool looking rock, Nate, for sure, but we don't know about the rest of that. Ooh. Some of that core serpentine, but blue. We'll take it. Don't mind the paint all over me. I've been working all day long. We got a little bit of time as the sun sets. Was gonna be, but it got milky instead. But could be cool anyways. If you ooh, look at that. It's a really good sun. Do you see that black sand right there? Piled up. It's shiny and into my eyeball in this light. Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna come out here and run this loose for sure. I like the feel of this little creek. And even though we're not in the main heart of the gold country, we are way within its borders. It stretches all the way up into southern Oregon and out through Nevada. Hey, look at that. Ooh, two. Boom. Boom. Let's look at this one. It's cavernous goodness. Man, this water is cold, I'm telling you. So that one's still mixed in with this host rock, and it looks like really thin little bands. But it is a little layer of swirly calcedony. It just, ugh. Drop those in the bag. Look at that one. Frozen water. Frozen water. Nice. Let me get to some direct light here. Maybe that's better. Can look down into it. It's another gob of calcedony. We always called them common opal here, or a Napa opal. And it's actually got layers. Can you see that? It's awesome. It's got like a crystalline core. Let's see if there's better light for that. So it's been stained kind of yellow on the outside, and that'll probably actually stay. And then it's got a crystal core with like white milky layers around it. Could be cool for slabbing. Been watching Rookie Rockhounding, and he's using a tile saw, and you should check out his videos because he's onto some really big, beautiful pieces of this stuff, and working it into other things, you know, and getting deep inside the stone. So it's really cool to see. There's like a here's another piece of it. From the look of the host rock, we should find the cliff somewhere upstream of this orange and red stuff. Let's see if we can't find big veins of it. Of course, the river is doing a nice job of cleaning it up and washing away all the soft and leaving just the hard for us. Now, I don't know about cuttable, but that one is pretty. You know, if you tumble that, you'll be able to see into those windows there even better. They look like a brown moss agate kind of thing, you know? It's all right with me. It's going home. This Crow Creek is loaded with all kinds of pretty rocks too, and there's 1,000 spots along it where everybody dumps their garbage and stuff, and that's actually where I park. But there's people that swim here all summer long, so there's actually good clear water swimming in a lot of these holes. So you know, and it's just outside of a little town, a little turn off. Go up a bumpy road till the yellow line disappears, you know, and then the locals have just left this strip open, so hopefully there's more people that will come and enjoy it than trash it. You know, I'm always seeing people pile up the garbage and haul it back out too, but I mean, they're literally dumping truckloads. So what I do is I park out by the street kinda, and then I walk farther in so that they know that I'm not here in a truck to dump, and that can get them off here. That can lower suspicions right away, you know. Oh man, we got whole beaches, but I'm not wading through that right now. That is some cold, clear water, I'm telling you that. It comes right out of these hills, pinched together right up here, and it gets steep and deep. So this has been in shade and washed down the rock. It's really clear water. These are Indian soap plant that got washed out, and so this plant you can use as an actual soap. That's why it's called that. You peel that back. It usually has more hair over it, like that type of stuff that you know, like other bulbs do. And that's what they are. They're a bulb. They put out a big old shoot, a flower once a year, and then I've seen them. There's a specific type of white moth or butterfly, I'm not sure which they are, but they feed on them at dusk. And there'll be hundreds of them all around these. So it's a pretty special little unison there. But unity? Symbiosis? Who knows? The other thing that these are is a neurotoxin to fish, but not to humans. So natives and, you know, probably pioneers learning it from natives would dam up pools, mostly for getting bluegills, crappies, little fish, but you'd be amazed how many people in the world actually survive on little fish, you know, as their main game in the water. And you just dam up a pond or a little pool and mash this stuff up, put it in there, and it paralyzes the fish. They float up to the surface, and then you can just scoop them up and eat them, and it does not affect the human being to eat the fish that have been treated by it. So, pretty cool trick. We're actually just going to tuck these back in the bank, because, you know, garden the planet. You don't own it, but you can work on it anywhere you go. On that side, mountain lions, On this side, homeless camp. So there's always a reason not to keep your head down for too long. At least looking astute lets him know that you're aware, you know? You don't want to be an easy mark, that's the deal. Look at that one. We're gonna have to get a little crazy for it. Okay, we're getting rubber boots for the rest of the rock hounding season of spring. This is getting crazy, and it's low enough to be able to just stomp up this. Ooh! Look at that one. I'm liking it. You see the layers, and then the crystal inside. Look how it's hugging the rock still too. It's like a big old tooth. Man, that's magic. See the agate layers of it. That could get toothbrushed up a little bit. That's all crystals in there. Agate layers top and bottom. That's cool. Right on. Sorry. Piece of Jasper. Oh, it's like the paint on my fingers has come up on the rock. Wow. That's a different play of colors than what we normally get out here. Like salmons and true golds. Oh. You are a pretty piece of Jasper. Well, the water's pretty high. There's 4 or 5 pullouts. So I'm gonna go try a couple more and then that'll be it for me today. So I'll show you if I get any more at the next spot. Floatsam and jetsam, I'm just wondering. Uh-oh. Nail polish. And the spoon. You're not Grandma's silver spoon, are you? Probably not. This is the next spot up and it's pretty much flooded out, so we might just be calling it done here for this hunt. Which is fine, we found some cute things. We'll look around to the roots a little bit more. The turtle's head. see what anything is right now. But this river is full of awesome stuff. Jeez. Look at that. There's a boulder of quartz for you. The weird layery blue. It's like a gob of soapstone is what I'm guessing. And then that is just on the tip there. I'm walking along and I see that. That sure looks like another good gob of goodness. I'm gonna try and kick it out of there. I have a rock hammer or anything with me. So I need 2 hands, I'll be right back. That one turns out to just be another thin layer kinda. But it's pretty. But yeah, just icing on the cake pretty much. Here's a good looking one. Oh yeah. There's the find of the day. Look at that. Let's get this in some light. Look. Not bad. Not bad at all. Big old chunk. Awesome. Crystal cave in the middle. Finding these, they're just little bands of calcedony running through little pebbles and stuff. But I think that we're going to pretty much wrap it up. I'm feeling like I'm late as usual, so until next time. Yeah, there's the creek right down there, and then the pullouts are just right along here. There's no fence in between, and lots of deep little pools. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Some calcedony and a big old chunk of Jasper. I ended up carrying that out with me because it's not far. Look at those gravel beds as soon as the water goes down. Some big old beds out there. So, hope you're getting out wherever you are. If you're not, hope this helped get you through. And until next time, remember that you can like, if you did, share with anybody you can, comment if you want to, and subscribe to show support and help the quest for details grow. Thank you so much. We'll see you on down the road.